Well, folks, welcome back. It's Upstate Al. I'm right back at you. This is the Tri-State Invitational 2014 at Castle Billiards in East Rutherford, New Jersey. We're about to get underway with the finals here in this division. We have these two players coming up for you. Mr. Sookhai against Eddie Crespo. Now, keep in mind, Mr. Sookhai is on the winner's side bracket and Eddie is on the loser's side. If Mr. Sookhai gets to 7, he wins the tournament in this division. There's 16 players in each division. If Eddie should get to 7 first, then it's extended race to 9. Would like to thank some of our sponsors. AZ Billiards, azbilliards.com, Live Stream News, Simone's Cloth, Aramis, Kings of Vapor, and the Tap League. And of course, this production is being co-produced by NYC Grind and Tri-State Tour on board. Lucasi Q's.
Introducing Lucasi Hybrid, a whole new level of performance and technology. A cue with a revolutionary X-Shocks dampening system, eliminating vibration. G5 grip technology for enhanced traction and stability results in maximum cue control. Total sweet spot construction means unmatched power. And the Zero Flex Point ferrule provides dead-on accuracy, giving you the confidence you need in every shot. Lucasi Hybrid, the only cue that matters.
And we're back to the action. Eddie Crespo set to break first. He is on the B side. Four ball drops right into the corner pocket. And the one dresses up for a shot into the right-hand corner. So let's get underway and let's get started. You know, both players must be playing really well to reach this point of the tournament. We had so many players in it. We also have another hot seat match, and I don't know if the finals are getting underway with that side. It's the C side or the D side, I believe. Amy Yu is in the hot seat. So we got another match coming up right after this. But right now, this is our featured match. Eddie misses the 3-ball into the side pocket. Mr. Sookhai going to have a shot? Boy, oh boy. Let me see from this angle here. Yeah, he's got a shot into the corner, but the cue ball towards that side pocket is treacherous. He's got to be real careful here. If he can drag the rock, let's take this camera angle. Yeah, if he can hit this with extreme draw, pocket the 3-ball and try to hold the cue low with extreme draw, but just enough speed to pocket the 3, he can play the 5 either into the upper left-hand corner or the side pocket, depending on how he feels. Oh, it looks like he might escape. He's going to try to escape the side by going forward. I don't know. This is risky. Oh no, he came around 3 rails. Tough shot. Tough shot. Folks, I'd like to mention AccuStats Make It Happen event. It's going to take place in November. I'm very sorry, Mr. Fredericks, Jim Fredericks, and Pat Fleming. I didn't get all the information before this, and the internet is down due to the storm. This is July 5th. Had a major storm in New York City, and lightning struck within this area of the facility, the pool room that we're in, and kind of screwed things up. And being the 4th of July weekend, I don't know if the establishment is going to be able to get a crew out here to fix it for tomorrow, but nevertheless, we're recording these great events for John and the owners of Castle Billiards. Mr. Sookhai, he plays a lot at a Steinway. I've been down in Steinway numerous times and see him. He's like a regular there, I believe. Slow roll it. Played a 6 on the opposite side. Nice shot. The only thing I don't like is he's a little too straight on the 7 ball. He's got to get on the upper, right where he's aiming. He's got to get on that upper part of the 8 ball so he can come back down for the 9, either 1 or 2 rails. He's got to get a little high on this 8, not too high, just enough. And that'll do it. He might have got a little too high. Going forward here, he might even bump this 9. He's got to be careful because he could wind up on the short side of this 9 ball. And he's too close to the rail to jack up and draw the cue ball down in a straight line to shoot the 9 in the right-hand corner. He's got to be real careful, touchy shot. That's why he's thinking about it. He feels it. I don't know if he's going to try to stun it over. Well, that's what he had to look out for. He's going to get a tender roll here. What I call a tender roll. And it looks like he's going to draw first blood. And he does. Score 1-0 in favor of Mr. Sookhai. Very nice gentleman from Trinidad. I believe he said he's here now 12 years. And you can see he's wearing a long sleeve shirt. He said he's kind of cold. And people outside were saying, hey, you should be used to this weather now. Being in New York for 12 years. But he said, no, man, I'm cold, man. He says, I can't shoot when I'm cold. Well, guess what? He's still on the winner's side. Undefeated through the whole tournament, and he's playing in the finals. So don't let that fool you. And back to the action. Six ball looks like it's going to float into the corner. And he's got a beautiful shot on the 1. And perfect position to get down for the 2 at the bottom shorthand rail right near the counter. Just stun it over. Don't try to do nothing fancy. Didn't really stun it over as much as I thought he would. He's got a shot. The good thing about this position here is he can let the cue ball run because the side pocket is large up there for the 3. So he can play the shot and let the cue ball run up table. Winds up in perfect position for the 3 ball into the side. Stop shot right there. 4 ball stop shot. 5 ball stop. 7 ball stop. 8 ball in the bottom left-hand corner. And the 9 in the same corner pocket. Watch the speed. He's okay. And Eddie says, go ahead, Mr. Sookhai, you got it. So it's now 2-0. Keep in mind, if Sookhai should get to 7 first, he is the winner of that division in this tournament. If Eddie gets to 7 first, it's an extended race to 9. If you're just joining us. In a co-production alongside NYC Grind with our sponsors on board, the Tap League, Simonis Cloth, Aramith Balls, the Kings of Vapor, and Live Stream News Group on Facebook. If you have Facebook accessibility, you can go over to Live Stream News Group on Facebook and suggest to be a member. It's all about live streaming from around the world. So you can get up anytime in the evening or night and find something that's going to be on the internet. Our pool, as the 9-ball finds its way into the side pocket, it will be spotted. The rule in this tournament. 1 second now. I don't know how that. I thought the rule was if you're racking for your own. I heard if you're racking for yourself, the 9-ball don't count. If your opponent racks for you, then it counts. But I don't know about a re-rack. Let's see if Mr. Sookhai changes the score. He didn't change the score, so I guess there is a re-rack. I'll have to check with one of the tournament directors. 3-ball. Cue ball hangs up towards the right-hand corner. And the 1-ball. Mr. Sookhai did change his score. It's now 3-0. So I don't know. And I don't get involved unless I'm asked if the shot was clean or not. Eddie Crespo looks like he's in dead punch right now. He's got to stay at the table. Keep Mr. Sookhai in the chair. Tough position here to get back for the 7-ball. Not impossible, but tough. It's one of those finesse shots where you got to use a lot of extreme right-hand English more than speed and just play it right there where he pointed his stick for a long shot on the 7. So he's not even going to attempt to come down below the side. He's just going to take the really long shot. But the 6-ball is going to hang up like Sly Stallone on a cliffhanger. Real long shot. Good thing about it is he doesn't have to do much with the cue ball. Just go up and down table. Perfect position to shoot the 8 into the bottom right-hand corner and come around the 9 and shoot the 9 in the bottom right-hand corner. Ooh, he misses the 8 ball. So second wind for Eddie to get back out of the chair. Mr. Sookhai makes that error. As Mrs. Sookhai concedes that one, it's now 3-1. In favor of, I'm going to try this, Basdeo, Sookhai. Nine ball was going towards the corner. You know, both players after breaking are winding up with a shot on the 1. And the 1 ball going into the corner pocket, the problem is going to be the 2 ball. Not a bad leave. I'm looking for the cue ball to be ducked behind the 4, or at least nudge the 7 and duck the cue ball behind the 9, and bring the 2 ball up behind the 5. It's got to be accurate. Just cut it, feather it. Very slowly. Just like that. He almost got it behind the 2, hit it a little too hard, a little bit easy, and he winds up marrying that cue ball with the 4. But it looks like Eddie's got to either kick it or he might even see a part of it. Jumped up on the shot. 2 ball never had a shot to go in. And now Eddie's faced with a safe. 2 ball towards the 4 and the cue ball back up by the 8. Looks like he's going to play this the opposite way. He's just going to bring the 2 ball up and park the rock by the 4 again. hit it with authority and actually didn't get up as far as he wanted to on top of the 5 ball. Faced with another safe shot. Oh, he plays aggressive. Holds the cue ball up very nicely. Has the shot on the 7. Wow, good shot. Now power draw it back out. 2 rails for the 8. Or go rail first for the 7. And try to get around the 9. Got around the 9. Very nice. How's the spin? Perfect. Three to 2. If Eddie gets to 7, it'll be a race to 9. If Mr. Sookhai gets to 7, it'll be all over, and he will be the champion of his division. Of the Tri-State Invitational 2014 at Castle Billiards. What an array of display of merchandise they got here. They had a lot of merchandise that they're giving away in raffles, and a lot of merchandise they're giving away as prizes. It's been amazing all day long here at Castle Billiards. Nine ball towards the corner pocket. Now the last time Mr. Sookhai made a 9 ball, he put the score up. Let's see what Eddie does. Eddie is going for the 9 on the spot. And that's what I thought the rule was from the beginning. So whether I missed something in that 9 ball that Mr. Sookhai made, or whatever happened, is recorded. Ball in hand. And it sounded like Mr. Sookhai said he has to go wash his hands. So we're going to be at a standstill until these players come back from their break. We'll be right back at you folks as soon as the players reunite. All right, we are back. Mr. Sookhai finishes washing his hands. And just to bring you back up to date with the score, it's 3-2. If this gentleman at the table should get to 7, it's all over for his division. We still have other divisions playing. But right now, Mr. Sookhai, if he can get out and get to 7 first, he will be the champion of his division. If Eddie gets to 7 first, it's an extended race to 9. Sounds like one of the refrigeration mode or a blender making a drink at the bar. They just turned it off. So we'll crank the audio back up. Four ball in the bottom right-hand corner. Now, the 5 ball, if it passes the 6, which I don't think it does, might have to be played in the corner pocket. This is a touchy shot. Go between the 7-9 or elect to go up table and shoot the 5 in the bottom left-hand corner. Well, he got around the 7. Now he's faced with a very difficult back cut into the top left or cut into the top right-hand corner. Now, if he does that, he's going to bump the 6 because he's in a position where he really can't stroke the ball as well as he wants, depending on what shot he takes. Okay, he's going to back cut it. Nice shot. Seven ball on the side and a 9 ball in the opposite side pocket, or wherever he feels comfortable playing it. He can actually come around with the cue and decided to play the 9 ball in the opposite side pocket. Got a little funny here, but still a makeable shot. He might be able to extend his lead to 2 games if he can make this. And he does. It's now 4-2 in favor of the gentleman at the table, Mr. Sookhai. Check 1-2. Check 1-2. Okay, here we go.
Hung up the one ball. That's an error and a half. Can't do that against Mr. Sookhai. He will take advantage of you and punish you. I mean, you're trailing already by 2 games. I'm taking a look at Eddie down here sitting in his chair, and he looks like he's exhausted. Keep in mind, we got in here about 9 o'clock, maybe 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning, and now it's 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mr. Sookhai thought that one ball was hanging out of the jaws just enough where he can go rail first and play it. Thought wrong. Ball in hand, Freddie. Watch the cue ball.
So good, you know?
So whenever you are there, then people say that there are many of you.
Allison Fisher from NYC Grind was here today. I don't know if she's still on premises. I believe she is. I'm looking around, trying to see if she's here. What a great shot. Got to get up above. Got there perfectly. Here's what he's faced with. He's faced with a back cut of the 5 into the side pocket if he wants to play it. But the cue ball is going to run. And he's got to maneuver the cue ball between the 6-7 and the 8-9 to bring it around. How'd he hit it? Well, he hit the 8, but he still got to where he wanted to go. Beautiful shot. Mr. Sookhai. One rail back across the table for the 7 ball in the same pocket where he's going to put the 6. Try to do it. Yeah, Eddie has a shot here at the 6 ball. He's got to be real careful. I like playing underneath the 7 and shooting the 7 in the same pocket. This way you don't have to try to slow roll and get bad on the 7. See, that I didn't like. I like playing the 7 in the same pocket. But to each his own. He's comfortable with playing it that way. Now he should draw the cue ball past the 9 and play the 8 in the bottom right-hand corner instead of bumping it. He missed the 7 anyway. You know, Mr. Sookhai has a chance right now to go up another game to 5, which is large. You know, he's on the winner's side in the hot seat, and all he has to do is get to 7 to become the champion of his division here. Speed control. The Major Tom played it real well. All right, this is the final of the B plus division, so the winner of this will play the winner of the other division's finalist. As you see, Mr. Sookhai missed that 9 ball, which was a large game. You're looking at 5-2 instead of, now it's going to be 4-3. So that's a real big game right there. Chance for Eddie to put another one on the board. Don't count this man out. He can get out. Watch that side pocket. Holy cannoli. Okay, 4-3. Game number 8, Eddie Crespo set up the break. Break him well he does as the 1 tries to make its way into the side pocket. Get a better look at this layout. Yeah, that's what he's got to do. He's just got to roll up, accept the shot on the 2 ball. Once again, that corner pocket gets Mr. Sookhai as the 2 ball refused to go in. And now Eddie coming to the table with a perfect shot on the 2. Now, he didn't look at the table as well as he should. I like him looking at, there he goes. Walk around, you can see the 3 goes in the upper corner. Get your options, weigh him out. See, he's just concentrating on that side pocket. There's 5 other pockets that he can use. No need to just concentrate on the side pocket. And this is what happens when you don't study. Where was that cue ball going? He could have played it at the 3 in the upper right-hand corner with no problem. Didn't even have to put too much draw on the ball like that. And this is what's going to make Eddie a better player when he watches this video. So the champion of this division is going to play a champion of another division, and those champions are going to play another division. So we got a lot of pool ahead of us. Upstate's getting a little tired right now. Sorry about that. It's been a long day. You know, he's starting to jump up on shots. Why is he playing that way? I don't know. Eddie fools you, you know. Eddie comes with shots, punches a gear, and then all of a sudden he's out of gear. He gets those spurts of momentum going. Wow. What a big miss that is. You're looking at 4-4. If Eddie would have sunk that 9 ball, and now he's possibly looking at a 5-3 deficit. Mr. Sookhai says, go ahead and take it.
Oh, yeah, we need some lessons.
44 right now.
You want to be a B plus? More like a B plus. To play here.
Even the base, it looks good.
3 ball. He's going to go forward a little bit. Not really, don't go too much. He should just try to. That's a good shot. Stun it. Come right back down for the 5. Good angle. He's going to have to work the cue ball down into a position where he can have an angle on the 5 to get back up for the 6 and then back down for the 7. He's got a lot of work to do. This is not going to help him if he's too straight. It's another one of these power shots where he has to force the cue ball past the 9, back up table for the 6 ball. It's a nice shot. Just feather the 6, play the cue ball way down by the 7 or the 9 for the safety. Very nicely played. Good speed. Cold. Allison Fisher passing by the booth. Looked like she was a bit chilly. Cue ball right into the drink. As the 6 ball comes down by the 9. Now you have the 6, 7, 8 down table. Works a lot easier than going up and down the table with the cue ball. Says that's good. So Mr. Sookhai now leads again, 5-4. We're going into game 10. Mr. Sookhai set up the break. If he gets to 7 first, he will be the champion his division, meeting another champion of another division. And that semifinals is going on. I mean, that finals is going on with the other division also. So we should have back-to-back matches coming up, depending on if that side of the field is finished. When this one is, this one's going pretty rapidly. We're into our 10th game. Wow, missed the 1 ball. It looked like he was trying to feather the 1 ball and play the 9-7 billiard to see where that money ball would roll to. In any case, he missed the 1 thoroughly. And Eddie coming to the table wide open. Textbook run out. Stay calm. Your decision. You want to play inside stuff and hold the cue ball on this side of the table, or do you want to go around the 6? He elected to go around the 6. got the angle on the 4 to come back for the 5 in the side pocket. He might be kind of straight here. Eddie doesn't like the Batman bridge. He's getting out with the regular rake. Still has a shot on the 5. He's going to have to draw the cue ball to the right-hand long rail and back out again. And he doesn't attempt. I mean, he doesn't even make the 5. He had position on the 6. Mr. Sookhai has a chance to go to the hill. Plays a smart shot. Why get aggressive at this point? I'm going to see Eddie go to the air here. Played, and once again with very nice speed. Don't put too much English on this ball. The English is going to take when he makes the 7. He's got to watch the side pocket. Stay away from that side pocket and the point of the side pocket, and he should be okay. Good shot. Time to get this 8 ball out of the way. Mr. Sookhai might be on the hill here. He's got to concentrate on just getting to the 9. And it looks like he's approaching the hill, and Eddie says that's good. So Mr. Sookhai is on the hill, 6-4 over Eddie Crespo. Folks, just in case you're just signing on, I'm so used to live streaming this. We are only recording it at this time because of the internet outage. But just in case you're watching this, I want to remind you that you're watching the Tri-State Invitational 2014 at Castle Billiards in East Rutherford, New York. East Rutherford, New York. East Rutherford, New Jersey. Excuse me, I'm getting a little weary here. You're watching these two players. The gentleman at the player is Basdeo Sookhai from Trinidad. Playing Eddie Crespo as the 9 falls into the corner pocket. And Mr. Sookhai will spot the 9. He might want to call in a tournament director because the 1 ball is on the spot or taking up half the spot and being occupied. So he's probably going to look for a tournament director to spot the 9 ball. I'm looking at one of the most beautiful girls in the world, and all she does is stare at me. She doesn't say nothing, just stares. As you see Mr. Todd Fleetman come into the picture. I'm going to spot the 9 ball that was just made. If I was one of these plays, I would have had Todd Fleetman stand right there to watch the hit. Unless Mr. Sookhai, oh, he's got a, man, I would have had Todd right there. Looks like he's got a piece of the 1 ball, enough to hit it. He might send this 9 flying. The 9, if it gets behind the 3, you know, hits the rail first and gets behind the 3, it's got a chance of going into the corner pocket. Then again, it's got a chance of hanging up in the corner pocket and the 2 ball sitting right there. So, you know, half a dozen of one and a dozen of the other. It's up to your discretion from here. Looks like he's going to give this a good whack. And he does it. He just nudged it. Nice shot. I like that. Eddie Crespo at the table. If he gets to 7, it's an extended race to 9. Good kick. '64. Uh-oh. The most beautiful girl in the world has just walked by once again. It's cold over here. And the most beautiful girl in the world is Miss Allison Fisher of NYC Grind is now on board.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Allison.
Al, you're too kind.
Well, everybody's going to watch this recording. I'm glad you said everybody.
That's right. Everybody who's watching is everybody.
Everybody who's somebody. Well, you know what? Mr. Sookhai has to come with it. He's on the hill. He gets to 7. He's the champion of his division, awaiting the champion of another division. Is that correct? And
That's right.
Each other.
Yeah, they'll be playing each other tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be here till 2 or 3 in the morning. So is this the last match we're going to have recorded here?
Well, it does appear that the D and D plus division will also have their finals. Right now, the semifinals are happening.
Okay.
So the semifinals won't be finished before this is done. I'm fairly certain.
So we'll have the finals.
So we can have the finals for that division on this table.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. So in that division, we have Deborah Pritchett and Jennifer Pedetum, who are playing in the semifinal. I'm hoping, yeah, Amy Yu is undefeated, so they will be playing to play against Amy.
Right.
And Sean has been playing very solid.
Yeah, you know, he's came with a lot of shots, but then all of a sudden he started to jump up on every shot, and that's how Eddie got back in the game.
I've seen people miss that side pocket shot a number of times where they just kind of, I don't know if they just don't stay with the shot long enough. Sometimes that's what happens, but those are tough to judge.
Beautiful speed. Going to be right there. Nice shot and chance to go undefeated. Mr. Sookhai. His first name is pronounced.
Basdeo.
That's what I was going to say. Thank you. Basdeo.
Yeah, he does go by an American name, Sean,
Yes.
also.
I started to type in Sean, and I said, how do you spell your last name? And he started saying B. I said, what's B? He said, that's my name. So instead of Sean, we put in his real name. So let it be known. Basdeo Sookhai from Trinidad. On the hill.
And this could be it. And I have a feeling that these will be the last two balls of the match.
Yeah, the last time he bobbled the last ball. And you know what? Eddie says, you got it, Mr. Sookhai. It's all yours. So there you have it. The champion of this division is Mr. Sookhai. This was Allison Fisher that was in the booth. And Mr. Sookhai steps by the booth and he says that's the worst match he played all day. What does that tell you? Shooting pretty good. Anyway, guys, we want to thank NYC Grind, spinning the wheels around the metro area and abroad, across the world, the Tri-State Tour. Of course, AZ. I hope you stick around because you know what? I got a second wind. I'm wide awake.
All right. Well,
All right.
I will. I'll do my best. I think I'll sit in for the finals of the D plus bracket.
Beautiful. Folks, we'll be right back with another match as soon as we can. Stand by.